2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Dallas Mavericks can please their home crowd. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year. Last season they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
Like many scouts felt, Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Pass to Herter. Here's Murray. The Mavericks pull it in. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Kings on D. Out to Doncic. Six on the shot clock.
And the fast hands from Fox on defense. He never lets up on the pressure. Really makes you work for the shot.
Here's Murray up on top. Three-pointer, Fox. A new 14 for the Kings. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. It's a three-point game. Hits it from three-point range.
Wood's range makes him really dangerous. He's effective as a floor spacer.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, thanks, Kevin. The Mavericks head coach and I did talk. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And, Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
Exactly. I mean, because you're creating turnovers, getting into transition, playing in the open court against a defense that's not set, and hopefully getting some easy points at the other end.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Barnes at the elbow, trying to get something going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. That one goes on Wood.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
And here's Herter. After Luka Doncic hitting the three. Pass to Barnes. Sacramento moving it around. For three, Murray. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. the front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. And we saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Doncic. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Monk. Lets it go with the three. That shot is off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Mitchell outside. It's over McGee. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on JaVale McGee. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defenses, racking up the points, too.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Here's McGee. Len grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Back to Mitchell. Into the lane. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
So we can't get either to fall. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Outside Hardaway. Wood sets a screen. It's Hardaway with the drive. Count that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Back to Mitchell. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Pass to Dinwiddie. They kick it out to Green. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Finney-Smith. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Three-pointer, Fox. Kept alive by Sacramento. Outside for Davis. A pass to Fox. Connects from three-point range. Fox has got 5 points so far.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
Down low. Here's McGee. Chalk up 2 there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Mavericks leading by 12. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Takes it inside. They kick it out to Green. Tries again. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Fox, and it's blocked by McGee.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And it's Bullock missing. The Kings trail by 14. Fox with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. On the wing, Monk. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Monk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Here's Dinwiddie. There's the killer two-handed slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, And that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Barnes for three. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit. You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Now Fox. He has 5. The kick out to Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Doncic. Hardaway for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Hardaway's got 5 points so far.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it. And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Wood sets a screen. Doncic way outside. That 3 off the mark. The Kings trail by 15. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open. And that's just being a good passer there.
And it's good, 2 points. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Barnes outside. That shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Back to Mitchell. Murray right side. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And here's Wood outside. Sinks the triple. Wood's got his second bucket tonight.
And a fantastic decision maker. Wood recognizes when he should shoot once he catches the pass.
Herter, no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a 20.